In this video, we'll see the other types of settings. So from JavaScript, we have to start. So like what all things are there in JavaScript control settings. So like let's first see like where we can enable this JavaScript setting in our browser. So in the settings of your browser, and select this privacy and security, and under the site settings, in the content block, here you can see this JavaScript setting. So you can configure how the browser handles JavaScript. Like while JavaScript enhances web functionality, but it can also be exploited for attacks. So like here you can see sites usually use JavaScript to display interactive features like video games or web forms. So consider disabling or limiting JavaScript on websites you don't trust. Like if you want the some websites to use JavaScript, then you can enable this option. Like sites can use JavaScript. So like if you do not trust any particular website, so you can customize the behavior, right? So you can add those websites you don't trust in this customized behavior and that are not allowed to use JavaScript. Okay. So moving on to the next type of setting, that is extensions and add-ons management. So be cautious when installing browser extensions and add-ons. Like only install those from reputable sources, as malicious extensions can compromise your browser's security. So from where you can manage your extensions like in your browser, so in the like this in your browser, select this more tools, and here you can see extensions options, right? So from here you can manage your extensions. Okay, so be careful while installing any kind of extension and or add-ons in your browser. Like install only from the reputable sources and make sure like they are like uh well known and good like type of extension. Like if you install any malicious extensions, then that can definitely compromise your browser's security. Okay, so be careful while installing any kind of extension. So you can enable any kind of extensions if you have installed. So just be careful while installing the extensions, right? So moving on to the next type of setting, that is we have done with this do not track setting in the privacy settings only. So moving on to the next, that is safe browsing. Okay, so enable the safe browsing feature. That is a wonderful feature if your browser supports it. So you should must enable this option. Like let's see in my browser where it is in this settings and privacy and security, and in this security, yeah, here you can see this safe browsing, and it is already enabled in my browser. Like in this you have to enable this enhanced protection, right? So here you can see multiple things are there, right? So if you enable this option, this feature checks websites against a list of known malicious sites and warns you if you are about to visit one. So isn't it wonderful feature that already warns us before we move to those websites? Okay, so it's a wonderful feature, like we should enable it in our browser. Okay, so that's it for this video. We'll see the other types of settings in the later on videos.